There are those that would argue, Arthur, that the state does need to employ people like Freddie Scappaticci so that they can keep on top of terrorism and terrorist activities. How do you feel about such a statement?
Well, I would understand the state if Scappaticci was murdering people that were doing wrong. But to take out innocent people, people that have done absolutely nothing, the likes of my father and the likes of, as I mentioned before, Jean McConville, innocent people, yet these people can take them, rub them out and walk away and get paid for that by the state.
You, in your quest for the truth, have always employed legitimate means and stayed within the law to try and bring the man you believe killed your father into court. You have explored the police ombudsman and the historical inquiries team of the PSNI, which is set up to investigate unsolved murders during the Troubles. What response have you got from, first of all, the historical inquiries team?
First of all, I would say the ombudsman. I met Nuala O'Lone just before she was leaving her post, and I had full confidence in her because she seemed to be talking sense. But this new ombudsman, Hutchison, I've met him on 3 different occasions and I've got no satisfaction at all out of him. And the HCT, I have met dozens of their men in my own home over the years, since 2005, 2006, right up to the present time. And I've got no satisfaction out of them at all. They're going over the same story time and time again. And it's come to my conclusion. I've come to the conclusion that they are run by the RUC, the PSNI. They tell them what to do and what not to do. And that for me to get some satisfaction for my father's death, I'm going to have to find it myself. Because I can see now that I'm going to get no help at all from these people.
The police ombudsman today said, well, it's Thursday the 9th of June 2011, said yes, they acknowledged the fact that you had been in touch with them and they had met with you on a number of occasions, that an initial investigation of your father's murder had been carried out by them into the police handling of the case. They would not say what had been found, if anything, but they said that the case was sitting and awaiting further funding, which they hoped to be made available. Once that funding became available, then an investigation would take place. How do you feel about that?
I feel very annoyed for a simple reason. I've been fighting this case for 36 years and it hasn't cost the British government one penny. It's cost me a lot of time and a lot of labour and a lot of money. Yet when you look at these other cases that the police have solved, not one of them involves Sinn Féin IRA. It's all loyalists or the British Army or the police. Yet when it comes to a person being shot or murdered by Sinn Féin IRA, they don't want to know you. They close ranks on you.
You were told by an RUC officer at the time of your father's death that they would be in touch with you, I believe, on a daily basis.
York Road Police Station, after the fellow was shot, from that time I met 2 of them in the Royal Victoria Hospital. They told me that they would be in daily contact with me.
Have they been?
The next contact I had was when I applied for the speak to the HCT. That was in 2005. So they haven't been in contact with me from 1974 to 2005. And that's what they call daily contact. God help us.
Are you angry inside, Arthur, about what has happened?
I'm angry because the police have made me do their work for them. And the last meeting I had with the Ombudsman, I give them a statement stating all the facts that I know. People that murdered my father, when it happened, how it happened. And they're going to do absolutely nothing about it. Yet they haven't come to me to say they found this or they found that. They've done absolutely nothing. That's why I have no faith in them at all.
Do you believe you will ever see Freddy Scappaticci in court for your father's killing?
Well, the policeman that I spoke to says it will never happen. Because they can't allow that to happen. That was his very words. They can't allow it to happen. Like, he can come out, murder an innocent man and go away and get paid for it by the British state, the British government, with the knowledge of the police and the army, and this president, HCT, and the ombudsman.
Do you think that the Northern Ireland politicians, as things stand at the moment, would have a desire to help you to achieve what you want to achieve?
Well, so why should half a Stormont is Sinn Féin area? I go to young people and ask young people for any help. They're a joke.
You sound very determined to bring somehow, and by whatever means you can, Freddy Scappaticci to account for what he's done. Is that correct?
Well, if the government, if the powers that be are going to wash their hands of this case, let me tell them in one big word. I take this. I go and search this fellow myself, and what they can't do, I do it. It's as simple as that. This man got away with murder. He made my father suffer for almost 4 weeks. I was with that man every hour, every day, every week, and I seen the pain he suffered. And no one is going to get away with that. Well, that pleases the police or not. And let me tell you, from me, I was listening to him on television the other night, Tom Elliott. He called the ARA scum, but he retracted it. Well, I call them ARA scum, and I have been doing it for 30 odd years, and I not retract that. Well, it pleases them or not, I couldn't care less.
If and when you do come face to face with Freddy Scappaticci, what would you ask him?
I wouldn't ask him anything at all, because I think if I come face to face with him, there would be only one of us walking away on our feet, and that would be me. It's as simple as that. He had no shame on my father, no scruples about my father, blew him on away. My father was running away from him when he blew him to pieces. So why should I show that fellow any respect?
So you wouldn't say anything at all?
I wouldn't talk to him, but him and me.
What would you do?
Well, if I was away, but there's no chance of me ever seeing him face to face, so his mind is with him day and daily. Simple as that.
You would like to see him face summary justice?
Oh, of course I would. I'd like to see him face summary justice by legal means if possible, but I know that's never going to happen.
Would you be prepared to take the law into your own hands, Arthur?
Well, I told the ombudsman that at my last meeting, and the HCT was there, and I told him that they're not going to sort him out, I would sort him out. And they were surprised at me saying that. Well, I said it to them.
You seem very, very determined and mentally have thought it out. There's no irrational behaviour. You seem mentally steeled to do what you have to do. Is that right?
Well, there's no fear there at all. I've thought this out over 37 years. I seen that man die, and I told that man that I would sort his case out, and I will. Well, it pleases the British government, the Irish government, Stormont, the HCT, or the ombudsman. If they can't sort them out, if they haven't the courage to sort them out, let's say that, I will. I'll sort them out.
What about the consequences that will befall
I'm
you?
worried. I'm down with asbestosis. They can't put me in jail. And I'm 71 years of age. I've done to lose. And if I did, when I do it, I go away happy. Knowing that I kept my promise to a damn man.
Thanks, Arthur.
No problem. Thank you.